South Korean President Moon Jae-in has sent a letter to the National Assembly calling on Parliament to swiftly make revisions to the National Referendum Law that was ruled unconstitutional back in 2014. The idea is if lawmakers and the government can agree on a proposal to revise the Constitution, voters should have a say. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung reports.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in sent his first executive letter to the National Assembly on Friday, pressing the parliament to quickly revise the law on national referendums that was declared unconstitutional back in 2014. The move today is in line with the Blue House Chief of Staff's news conference 2 days ago.
Leaving the National Referendum Law as unconstitutional is itself an act of challenge to the people's constitutional right and a serious damage to direct democracy guaranteed by our Constitution.
In his letter delivered by the President's Senior Secretary for Political Affairs to the Secretary General of the unicameral House, President Moon expresses worry that we may see a situation where the public would not be able to vote on a constitutional change, even if the political parties came up with a single great bill for a constitutional amendment. South Korea is seeking to amend the Constitution, which was last revised more than 30 years ago, and put the revision bill up for a public vote during the June 13th local elections. However, Seoul's National Assembly has been stuck on the process with the rival parties' lengthy standoff over the proposed constitutional changes as well as over the law on national referendums. The country's law on national referendum was ruled unconstitutional in 2014 for putting a limit on the voting rights of overseas Koreans, with the court's recommendation for a revision bill. The political parties missed the 2015 deadline to revise the act, leaving the law null and void since 2016, which means even if the political parties do agree and come up with a single constitutional revision bill, the people will not be able to vote on it. The South Korean president is now urging Parliament to take action on first making law revisions to allow the Korean people to vote on various national issues and show the political party's sincerity towards amending the Constitution. This as he puts his foot down on carrying out his campaign pledge to put a constitutional revision bill to a referendum in tandem with the June 13th local elections. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, the Blue House.